Hey guys, so welcome to MoneyBru Tips and Tricks. It's that time of the year, you're thinking of upgrading a phone, and I know this is a money channel, we talk about business, startups and marketing, but phones are so important and we always think about, okay, I want to get a new phone, I want to upgrade, go straight to like my outlet and get my upgrade, right? But there's a thing that I want you to think about, and I'm going to tell you why upgrading, you should never upgrade your phone, right? I'm going to tell you why you should never upgrade your phone and all the reasons behind it, and then I'm going to prove it to you as well as show you solutions outside of that. I'm also going to tell you how to save money, how long you should hold your phone, keep your phone, when you should upgrade, and you know how much you can save and how to save. So yeah, let's jump right into this video.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too.
This video wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Phil Frandurin from Bike Shop Agency. I just wanted to give them a shout out. Our website is Daniël-James Media. We do websites mostly, but Phil got me on this idea. He's such a cool guy. They do live streaming, and he's another ginger in our co-working space. And it's insane how many creative people are down here in Greeley, Colorado. But he told me, hey, you should look into this concept. So I was like, okay, let me look into it. And I was gonna upgrade my phone anyway. This is the phone I have right now. This is a Google Pixel 2, and it's been an awesome phone. I have had it for like 2 years now, 3 years. I think it's 2 years, just over 2 years. And this thing is amazing. It does everything I need it to do. It doesn't have the full screen like the other phones. And obviously this is not a phone review channel, but I wanted to show you what I did. And I actually have the phone that I kind of upgrading to, but I'll tell you more about that later. The box with all the phone things inside there, you should really check this out. But how does this like play out and how do you save money doing this? So let me jump into kind of some advice that Phil gave me, and look at this. So that's Phil, that's Peter. They helped me on my podcast as well. We have a podcast called the MoneyBru Show. You guys can go check that out as well. Let's talk about this. So this is a stat, right? In 2016, the average American said that they upgrade their phone every 22 months on average before upgrading. You know, the owners will wait that long to kind of do it. It's 2 years, it's less than 2 years. And people are in the mindset of doing it like that because of contracts. But things have changed a lot. I think, you know, there's things to think about. And I'll tell you towards the end of the video what I think is an optimal time where you're gonna save the most money and not be you suckered into a new upgrade every year. And that's the other thing, like they'll bring out new phones constantly in order for you to upgrade, and that's great, but you become addicted and you don't want to be addicted to upgrading your phone. It feels good, right? And the other thing about phones is your excitement expires after a year of using it. So just keep that in mind. Like every product, anything you have, a year of using it, you're gonna lose excitement. So what I do is I always buy a new case every year, or I try to, and then look at this. This is a really cool product as well. I'll put the link in the description. Not expecting you to go and get the same exact case, but this you can stick on any case. It's got all my cards in it, and I can carry up to 3 cards, business cards, my ID and all that stuff. And then it's also got the holder so I can like stand up my phone. But moving on, so a year, right? You start to lose the enjoyment of it, like with anything. So a good key to remember is that don't fall into those traps. You know, you can save a lot of money by doing kind of what I'm going to show you. Also, on average, it costs about $650 to upgrade, right? An extra $25 a month here and there, and then whatever the monthly plans extras are, like unlimited plans and things like that. So even in your business, you can think differently about this. So let me jump right into this part. Okay, so here's why you should never upgrade. This is my plan, for example, and I've actually fixed this. I've saved a lot more cost by doing this. It used to be a lot higher when I was on an unlimited plan with my wife and our family. We have 3 phones, right? But my plan was so much more than this. I think it was like $60 until the phone was paid off. And I think they sell the phone, you know, back then it was a buy one, get one phone, and that was great, but I still paid a lot of money for that buy one, get one. I think it was like $650 back then that you pay off over 24 months, which sounds awesome, but it's not, because you have to actually calculate all of this stuff. Now, if you look at the charges, it doesn't look that bad, right? Monthly charge, $20. And one way we save money on our bills is we cut our usage down. We only use, here's a quick tip. You can go on your phone and open up how much data you use and take that and see exactly how much data your whole family uses and then switch your plan down to a lower data plan. That's exactly what you want. You want to be on a low data plan. Mine's 20 gigs a month, and our whole family doesn't use more than 15 gigs on our phone because we have Wi-Fi at our house, for example. So that's a very good way to save money. It's $20 for that plan. The insurance is $15. This is something you should always cut. And the reason I say that is because you can get a better deal at other places, and I'll show you how I've done that. And obviously you can't avoid the taxes and things like that. But you could essentially get your plan down to $20 a month. And you know, you're gonna ask me, well, what about trading in your phone? What about upgrading and getting those cool deals? That sounds amazing. My Google Pixel 2 is only trading in for $49 right now, which is ridiculous because if you look at the cost, look here, Google Pixel 2 used, Google Pixel 2 used phone. Look at the price of this. My phone is actually selling for $103 refurbished. That is way more money than what you're gonna get from like trading it in, right? $49, it's not gonna help you. And so most of these companies, they'll trade it in and make money off of you, which is so sad. If it's damaged, it's even worse. So make sure your phone's in good condition, but that's another way that they get you. They also try and get you by upgrading onto unlimited plans, and then your costs go even more. Now, let's go to this part, which is my favorite part of this video. Let me show you a real life example of the phone that I did and I went for to accomplish this. So this is the Samsung Galaxy A71, and I'll pull it out of the box right here so you can see it. I have all the new I have like accessories for it and everything. So this is the phone like that I was planning to kind of get everything organized on. These are the cases and things that I like. And this guy can go straight on to the other case. But what's fascinating is, look at this. When you upgrade, they're saying, you know, it's $10 a month for 24 payments. What you don't see is the actual plan cost, because they're gonna throw in there, you know, you have to do it unlimited, you have to get all these extras on the plan, on the phone, and you also don't get the colors you want, you only get black, right? So you're looking at, you know, $240 on the monthly plan. The retail price they're saying is, if I go down here, it's $649, which is completely not accurate. Anyways, they add on so much more to this, and you're actually looking at a plan that is, let me show you. You're looking at a plan, and the phone cost is $600 is what they're saying. So if you look at that, you're actually looking at a plan of like $25 to like $30. And then they add the, let's say it's unlimited, right? They're gonna add a $40 charge to that. Then they're gonna add the $15 insurance. And like at the end of it, you know, let's say it's $25, that's $80 a month times 24. You're paying freaking $1,900 for your phone. Damn! That's messed up. So let me show you a workaround, okay? Now, I went and looked, and this is what Phil told me. Go look on Amazon, go look on another platform. The same phone is selling for $351 on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. You can go, like I found the best phones and I did some research, and I'll give you this link as well. But look at this, you can buy the same phone on Amazon for like $300 less. You can pay, you know, 6 months with 0% interest by using your Amazon store card if you have one, by having an Amazon Prime membership. I'll also link that if you need it. It's just a really good value add. And then I use this $4.99 a month plan to insure my phone versus the $15 I showed you previously, where that's so much more, like the total protection. This insurance plan is doing the exact same thing for less. And you have 6 months to pay it at $50 a month, which is even cheaper than the previous amount I mentioned to you before. And then you can go to like, you know, whatever plan you want. I know a lot of people like Mint Mobile. They have such good they have a good unlimited plan. Look at that, $30 a month, and you're just more protected. You have 5G, you have 4G LTE. I personally use Verizon, and whatever country you're in, that's what you would use. And so you can just walk in and say, hey, I want to switch my phone. This is the phone I have. Put in your SIM card, activate it, change it on your account and you're good to go. And that's why I also wouldn't trade in, because like $49 isn't going to get anything off of that $640 initial price. The deals they offer, sometimes you can get a good deal, but they always get you somewhere. Next, I mean, they have that card, right? And they were getting people by doing points, and it's also, once again, like they've stacked things into the plan so that it eventually makes sense for them. Just keep these things in mind. Now, on Amazon, you would need Prime, right? You would need a card. So this is the Amazon store card that I use personally. I'll put a link in the description. I don't have time to explain the whole thing. There's also these other 2 cards that help you to do stuff like that. I use this a lot because I can get 0% interest, which you won't find at other places. So, and then you get some cash back as well. But going back to this topic, which I'm so passionate about, this is an insurance company that protects mobile phones as well as an alternative option for what you're trying to do. So just keep those in mind. And that's really the gist of this video. Now, what are my recommendations, right? How long should you keep the phone? How long should you kind of be on the plan? And how do you save more money? And so this is what I always do, is I'll call and try and get my plan down, like I said before. But I think the optimal time is holding that phone, paying it off, and then holding it for 3 years. So like, for example, if you hold it for 3 years, the phone was $350, you're coming under average for everyone. Don't go for the newest phones. Go for the phone that's 1 year old, 2 or 3 years old, because it's actually gonna have such a lower price, because phones depreciate just like vehicles and things like that. So you're gonna save money overall, okay? So that's a very good tip there. I say 3 years, and then I showed you some tips on how to save on your bills, and use your own discretion, be wise with how you do things. Yeah, move from there. I would always say, go for, if the phones that are selling the highest on the market, you should be able to get a phone a third of that price if you're like me. You don't need all the gadgets, all the cameras. I mean, how often are you gonna use that? Not very often. They try and sell you these features and benefits that aren't really going to benefit your life, even though they make it sound like it will. It's that short-term excitement for a year and then it fades. So now you can take that money and use it on other things. I hope this was super helpful, and that is the reason why I never upgrade my phone. I always buy the phone outright and then I move it onto my plan. So for those of you who also want more content, we have a show and a YouTube channel called the MoneyBru Show. It's a podcast with small businesses. We talk about money, business, marketing, and you get to hear from real people, their insights. This is crazy content. A video that I think you should follow up and watch next is the 8 secret year-round deal hacks. It teaches you like how to do Black Friday every single day of the week and how to do that consistently. You can use some of those techniques for buying phones as well. So you could double stack all these strategies together to save optimal amount of money. So I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Daniël-James. This is MoneyBru Tips and Tricks. Make sure for the algorithm to like, share, subscribe this video. If someone else is busy upgrading, share this video with them, and if you subscribe to my videos, YouTube won't show you these videos unless you have subscribed in and you got the bell notification on. These are informative videos. They're short videos that will really educate you to take things to the next level, save money where you need to, so you can invest, so you can do business operations in the right ways. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Look forward to your comments. Look forward to what phones you're upgrading to, and tell me your story. Tell me how you saved money. I want to hear about that. I want to engage with you down in the chats below. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of MoneyBru Tips and Tricks. Cheers.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the